Hello everyone, I am Nikita Sohane, Assistant Professor, Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore. This video lecture is for B Pharma 6th semester students. The topic of this video lecture is bioavailability. Bioavailability is denoted by F and generally it is expressed in the percent. That means how much percent of drug goes to the systemic circulation. For drug, it is quantifies the proportion of drug. That means when we given a drug, it is absorbed and it will be available in systemic circulation to produce the effect. So after the absorption, the quantity of drug present in systemic circulation is known as the bioavailability of drug. Bioavailability is a fundamental property of drug which is given oral route or any other route of administration. For example, if we give a same drug by IV route, intravenous route, it is assumed that in intravenous route the drug goes to the systemic circulation directly. So it will give its 100% bioavailability. And for same drug when we given from oral route, it will cross the first pass metabolism, it will be absorbed and then goes to the systemic circulation. So somehow the amount of drug is less bioavailable from oral route as compared to IV route. This is the bioavailability of drug. It should be known and shown to be reproducible for all drug products intended to produce a systemic effect. The therapeutic effectiveness of a drug depends upon the ability of dosage form to deliver the medicament to its site of action. That means if we take the different route of drug dosage form, either it is dermal route, either it is IV route or it is oral route. So basically the effectiveness of drug is depend upon the dosage form availability, that how more amount the dosage form release the drug and it will be reached to the systemic circulation and site of action. If the dosage form is not capable to deliver the more amount of drug to the site of action, then that dosage form fails to its effectiveness. This attribute of the dosage form is referred to as physiological activity, biological availability or simply bioavailability. That means the dosage form is referred as physiological availability. That means it will be disintegrate, dissolved, absorbed and then got to the systemic circulation. And biological availability, that means it will be after once it will reaches the systemic circulation, it will be able to produce the therapeutic response. For most of the drug, the pharmacological response can be related directly to plasma level. That means pharmacological response is related to plasma level. How much quantity, how much amount of drug is available in blood, plasma is affected to the drug pharmacological response. We all knew that therapeutic window, drug should be greater than minimum effective concentration for producing a pharmacological response, and drug must be lower than the maximum safe concentration to avoid the side effect or toxicity. Definition of bioavailability. Bioavailability is a term used to indicate the fractional extent to which a dose of drug reaches its site of action or a biological fluid from which the drug has access to its site of action. This definition is given in Goodman-Gilman book. Next definition of bioavailability. The term bioavailability is defined as a rate and extent of absorption of unchanged drug from its dosage form. This definition is given in Brahmankar and Jaiswal book. From both the definition, we can say that the drug after absorption, the rate, that means कि in per unit time how much drug is goes to the systemic circulation. The rate and extent means in per unit time how much amount of drug will goes to the systemic circulation in unchanged form. Here unchanged form is written because we all know that some amount of drug will goes metabolize through first pass metabolism, and before reaches to systemic circulation it will be metabolized. That's why we have written here unchanged drug from dosage form goes through the systemic circulation is called as the bioavailability of drug. Some other definitions in this chapter are brand name of drug. A brand name drug is a drug marketed under a proprietary trademark protected name. That means, for example, in Dynapar, the drug is diclofenac sodium and paracetamol. We all know these are the generic name of these drug. But when we opt for a Dynapar is a brand name. Second thing, generic drug. A generic drug is the same as brand name drug in dosage, safety, strength, how it is taken, quality, performance and intended use. As I given you example of Dynapar. If we goes to the medical and generally ask for a combination of diclofenac and paracetamol, that means we are opting a generic drug. He will give you any marketed product of this combination. But when you will ask for Dynapar only, that is the brand name. Next is pharmaceutical equivalents. Drug products are considered to be pharmaceutical equivalent if they contain the same active ingredient, have same dosage form and route of administration, and are identical in strength or concentration. For example, you will go to a medical and you told the shopkeeper only give a painkiller. He will give you choice of drug. He will give you ibuprofen, he will give you diclofenac sodium or any other drug. So pharmaceutical equivalent is basically a drug of same active ingredient, same dosage form, same route of administration, but it is a equivalent, not the exact that drug. Next is pharmaceutical alternative. These are drug products that contain same active moiety but contain different chemical forms such as ester or salt. For example, you are asking for diclofenac sodium and the shopkeeper gives you diclofenac potassium. This is pharmaceutical alternative. Reference listed drug. A reference listed drug is an appropriate drug product to which new generic versions are compared to show that they are bioequivalent. Bioequivalent means when a new drug or a new generic version of any other drug is prepared, it will be compared with already present drug, the drug which is already present in market. And when a new drug is formed, so we compare the properties and all the parameters of both the drugs, new generic version and old marketed version. So This study will be termed as the bioequivalence study. If the size of doses form to be administered is same, then bioavailability of drug from its doses form depend upon three major factors. First, pharmacological factor related to the physiochemical properties of drug and characteristic of dosage form. Second, patient related factors. Third, route of administration. Within the parenteral route, as I told you, the bioavailability is considered at 100% because it bypasses the absorption procedure. However, for reason of stability and convenience, most of the drug administered orally.